Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Welcome, guest Michelle, and everyone else that's here. Before you, you have a piece of paper that I put down as my visual aid, yours to take home. I wish to thank Cheryl for prepping this speech, because now everyone knows their speaking style, and you can match it to your coffee mug that you have at home. The basis of this piece of paper, gosh, I can't even tell you how old it is. At one time, Toastmasters encouraged those candidates running for higher office to come up with educational material. And this is one of my campaign promotions. As you can see, the front says compliments of. I was very saddened to hear that now they no longer allow things like this on your campaign table when you're campaigning for international director. Somehow people go to your website and everything is supposed to be there. Sometimes when individuals who are not, they're just a Toastmaster who went to the conference, they are not aware that you can go to the website and get stuff. So back in the old days, we had this. The source of this humorous with the cartoons is on the very back bottom. Sheldon Hayes was the 1940-41 president of Toastmasters, and along with Ralph Smedley, they had a little article in one of the old Toastmaster magazines that were only words, and the words are on the paper. For example, Thou Shalt, the one, have an interesting and worthwhile topic for the occasion and the audience. What I added to this was the cartoons. Some of them are dated with the cartoons you see. Some are no longer even in print, meaning the cartoonist has since passed away. I thought it was an interesting slant to get the message across. So I will not go through all 10 of these on here, but something you can have a peek at, stick it in your binder, and occasionally look at it and say, am I meeting this objective, this thou shalt? And is it in my speech? Am I making it interesting? Have I got the appropriate gestures? Is my vocal variety there? It was a neat way, an interesting way to get the message to the Toastmaster, the person who attended the district conference. And as I think back, this is, when I was director, this was the thing I took to the conference, took over 100 of them and made sure that everybody in attendance got one. As Vanessa said, well, you're not using a PowerPoint as your visual aid. I agree. Sometimes we should go back to things like this. People like to have paper in their hands and an easy memory to find. Taking Cheryl's presentation, which you have her sheet, apply the two together as you try and give a speech. Try and change your style occasionally. Remember, Toastmasters is a learning laboratory. We come here to practice, and I add to fail. If I do it this way, am I going to succeed? Nope, didn't work. Won't do it that way the next time. I recall one of the hardest things for me to give as a presentation was to read a speech. And I had to, because the situation meant I had to give that particular speech 3 times. So it was a learning laboratory as you come here week after week. I hope you enjoy the humor that's on here. As you can see, Beetle Bailey's on a couple of them. And may take something away from what Cheryl said, what's on this piece of paper, and make it your own in your future speeches. Mr. Toastmaster.